My name's Juliana, and where do I begin? My husband Craig and I decided to move our lives and our son to the island of Sardinia in Italy, my father's homeland. Join us on our new journey as I share my culture, heritage and passion for all things Simply Sardinian. So, as you can see, I've been doing a lot of laundry, a lot of cleaning, a lot of chores. I've come back to the cottage that is all the boys back in Australia. So I've had to come back and do a bit of a tidy up. It wasn't too bad actually, they were pretty good kids. But yeah, so they're all away. This is a bit of a busy week, not a bit of a busy week. It is a really busy week actually. We've got a lot going on. Ryan leaves in a few days to go back to Australia, and I've decided to head back with Ryan for a few weeks. There's obviously a few things that I need to tidy up over there. He's studying as well, so yeah, I want to try and get him into his own place and sorted out. I've also got my granny, who is in a care home at the moment. She has got dementia and she's actually declining quite a bit. So I really want to get back and see my grandmother. Obviously my parents are over there. My sister had another baby in May and I haven't seen this little nephew yet. He's already 5 months. So there's a few bits that I want to do when I go back. Obviously catch up with a few friends. But really we have a house that we need to pack up, sort out. So there's going to be a lot of work ahead of me in the next few weeks, which I'm really not looking forward to. But I suppose that's part and parcel of emigrating and moving to another country, is the whole packing up and unpacking. And yeah, it's not my favourite thing to do, but it's one of those necessary evils. So I think in the next few weeks, videos are going to obviously be a little bit of a mishmash of Sardinia, obviously, and yeah, just what's involved with emigrating and moving. A lot of people will see it as, oh my God, that's my dream. I would love to do that. I would love to go to France or Spain or Italy or whatever it is that you may want to go to. But there's a lot involved with living the dream, and part of that is actually putting to bed one side of your life and making room for the next chapter. So there's a lot involved, and I thought I would obviously bring you along on our journey and show you exactly what it entails moving to a beautiful island like Sardinia, 12,000 kilometres away from our previous life in Australia. Yeah, so I should probably explain why we are in this little village, Zeddiani. So this is actually the village that my grandfather is from. He was born here and I'm going to say grew up here. He didn't grow up here. He actually had to leave here when he was 13. His mother passed away, and I think there was 6 of them, and they all moved to Cabris, which is only about 6 kilometres up the road. That's like the next main town. But yeah, we were originally from this little village, and yeah, I just really like it. It's such a pretty little village. It's very quintessentially Sardinian, if you like. People still go about their daily business as they would have done years ago. You know, everyone still stops and passes the time of day with you. Everyone's really curious when they see, you know, a strange face in town and want to know who you are and, you know, where you're from, and basically are just trying to suss you out. But yeah, it is a really pretty little village. And yeah, it's still got really old buildings in it. Some have been done up, like ours. We done ours up. And yeah, I just find it really peaceful. You know, you still hear the chickens, you still hear the church bells. It's really cute. In summertime they have like these tannoys in, you know, the little piazza, if you like. Sorry, car went past and two guys were waving at me. I think they think they're going to be famous. But yeah, so they call out in the tannoys, you know, at lunchtime. Come on kids, after lunch we've got volleyball organised or basketball organised at the sports centre, and you know, this evening we're doing this, so there's a fiesta on tomorrow, so be sure to turn up to the fiesta. It's just really nice, very much community based, which is hard to find nowadays, I think, if you come from a big town or a big city. So yeah, it is a really peaceful little village. And this is a really old house. Big house. It probably goes for miles out the back, but this is a really old house. If you were looking for a fixer-upper, this would be the fixer-upper to buy and get done. It's probably got heaps of land. The frontage of it is huge. And then, oh, I can't see through the back. I wish I could see through the back. Oh, no. Yeah. See, and that's probably the remains of part of the original house. And if you look closely, these are mud bricks, and this is how they used to construct houses here years ago. And it was the women that actually used to make the mud bricks for the men to then go and construct the houses. So they were quite crudely built, but in saying that, this is probably close to 150 years old, 200 years old, and still here. Well, part of it's still here. So we're heading into Piazza Chiesa. So Piazza Chiesa is the church square. And this is one of the churches in this little village. So another thing that I love about being here is you just get random fruit trees, and this looks like it's an orange tree. Obviously it's not ripe yet, they're not ready, but they're a decent size already, and it's huge. And this that's overhanging from this wall is a fig tree, which looks like it's out of control, absolutely out of control. And I've just spotted a house for sale. Does anyone want to buy a house in Sardinia? Here's a little house for sale. At the church, and we've got Padre Pio. For those that don't know Padre Pio, he is a saint who is revered here in Italy. I think all houses, or most houses, have a little prayer card with Padre Pio on it, or a little statue of him. But yeah, this is the little, what would you call it, shrine outside the church for Padre Pio. They normally have them, actually, and it's funny, I haven't come across one yet, but in most towns or villages, wherever you go, there's normally a monument of a saint or Our Lady, so Mary. And when I say a shrine, like, it's got lights on it, all lights up at night. They're very, very well taken care of. Like, these are all new fresh flowers, well, most of them are fresh, but there'll be women in town that will come most days and water the plants and put fresh ones down, and yeah, it's just really nice actually. He's got lots of rosary beads over his arm, so yeah. And here's the church. Very, very old church. And then Zeddiani, as I said, it's only 6 k's from Cabris, so it's close to the sea, but it also has the mountains in the back, so it's beautiful. One side you've got the sea and the other side you've got the mountains.
Take a chance, will you let me ride? Way oh, way oh, oh. I could be the best thing in your life. Way oh, way oh, oh. You got me singing. Way oh, oh. You look like a guy who could treat me right.
Where are you guys going?
It's Sunday, we're going for lunch there, but we're going to get aperitivo here.
Wow. With your boys.
That's my boy. Baby boy.
È un video per la famiglia Manca insieme.
This is il capo.
The head of the
Tony. Questo è il secondo vicepresidente di Manuele. Questo è papà. Middle child. Pino is the middle child.
That explains a lot.
Does explain a lot. And then we have
E chi è lui?
Silvio. Che è zio bello. He's number 4.
Number 1.
With all your uncles, Ryan. So happy. Pino, what do we have on the table? What do we have on the table? Tell me in English.
Allora, ci abbiamo burrida.
In inglese.
Burrida.
What is burrida?
Burrida is this cake fish done with tomatoes and it's a very sweet and sour sauce.
Yeah. Oh.
And then we have
Yeah.
then we have the
Senior moment. Oh. Pino, what is this?
insalata di polpo. Octopus salad.
Wow. And this one here, what is this one? Tuna.
Tonno.
Oh, tonno. Tuna?
Yeah.
Wow.
Not tuna in the can.
It's not tuna, not a canned tuna.
Fresh tuna.
Sì.
It's the antipasto. So Bataga pate. Giuliano is already destroying a plate of octopus.
My absolute favourite. It is octopus and celery with olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, parsley and some lemon juice. Sometimes they put new potatoes in it, but they haven't done it this time, so it's a bit... I'll give it a 9 out of 10, and I haven't even started yet, but this is my absolute favourite.
What's happened?
So we've had probably about 3 or 4 antipasti, 2 different pastas, and now we're waiting for a mixed grill of fish and seafood, and a frito misto, which means like a mixed fried fish, and then we've still got desserts, liqueurs, coffees, ice creams and everything else to come.
When will it finish? I'm stuffed.
Honestly, I don't know. These things can last till midnight, so it's like lunch rolls into dinner, rolls into midnight snacks. You never know.
I think they're all pretty lubricated by the looks of them.
Antonio brutto.
The wine has been flowing.
Well, slowly up this end, but quite quickly down the other end, so I don't know.
Oh well, watch this space.
Watch this space.
So Pino, what have we got there?
Abbiamo grigliata di pesce. Abbiamo le prawns,
Yeah.
seppie, catfish,
Cuttlefish.
kettlefish, and sea bean.
Sea bream, orata.
Alright.
Beautiful. And the Giuliana has gone
Gamberoni.
for the prawns. That's a thumbnail. My God, you haven't stopped eating. It's only been like 5 minutes.
I actually look like a pig now. Well, not all for me, they're to share.
The smell is fantastic.
Yeah.
And then you have a litre of white wine
Yeah.
and a litre of red wine that's slowly not becoming a litre down that end of the table. So is it necessary to have 2 litres of wine while having
I
lunch?
did ask them for a straw, but I think they've got it. So.
I'm sure there's a few of your viewers that don't mind a glass of wine now and again. I think they know who they
Oh
are.
yeah, I think, yeah, absolutely. And you know what? I'm with them, so yeah.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.
Pino, how was the meal?
The food is great.
It's amazing.
Beautiful fish.
There's so much food though, right?
Beautiful fish.
It's too much food.
Beautiful food. A shame about the company.
The food, there was a lot of food though, Pino, so much. Look,
so much.
look how much is left.
Paolo, bello il sottile. È bello, Ti va spavento.
A lot of food, right?
Too much.
Too much food. Luca, how was it?
Good?
A man of very few words. Good.
You got me singing way oh, oh. You look like a guy who could treat me right. Way oh, oh. Boy, take a chance, will you let me ride? Way oh, oh. I could be the best thing in your life. Way oh, oh.
So I'm looking a bit windswept and interesting, and that is because I'm feeling very windswept and interesting. It's been a very full-on couple of days, mornings, and I haven't really done much filming, to be honest. The decision has been made that I will fly out on Wednesday with Ryan to Australia to go and settle a couple of things over in Australia, and also my grandmother, God love her, who is in an aged care facility and has dementia, has really gone downhill quite quickly. So I've had to bring everything forward, and I'll be flying out on Wednesday with Luca, not with Luca, with Ryan. So yes, it's a bit of an up and down time. Alessia flew out to London this morning to go and see some friends and family for a couple of weeks, and Craig has gone to Germany for work, so we feel a little bit scattered at the moment. Everyone's everywhere. So I've got a few days, just me and my boys, which we actually sat in the car and we're like, when was the last time it was just mum and the boys? And I think they were really, really little when it was just me and them. So we've got rid of the 2 noisiest people in the family for a few days, and it's just me and my boys. So I'm going to make the most of it. We have come to San Giovanni just to get a little bit of time together, clear our heads, and yeah, this is
so windy, but yeah, it's just me and them for the next few days, and I'm gonna make the most of it. Yeah. Ciao!